Hello everyone, it is Awoogah, and we're back doing some decidedly vanilla, and oh, excitement today. We have, I'm really impressed with what we did last time, really impressed with this here, and today what we're going to do, I want to think about how I'm going to angle this off, because I want to make this perhaps a little bit deeper and give it like a bay garden at the front. So I need to kind of think about pulling some more liquid back, but not too much. I don't know, I'm thinking of going in perhaps in a funny shape. You know, like taking from here, midpoint to here, and seeing what it comes out so we can have some sort of garden. But, oh, I spent the day AFKing after we got the squid farm sorted out. And can I tell you, wait till you see this. Bump, look at that. Oh, tons of ink. Each one of them is a stack, baby. And there's more in there, and I have no idea how much I've used, but perhaps you do. Look, all this Dark Prismarine, and that is what we're going to do just now. We're going to head out to the shop and stock it up. Okay, here we are, and we are going to sell them for 3 diamond for 32. And the reason I'm going to make them a little bit more expensive is, well, they're desirable. Let's make something pretty out of this. I don't know what I'm doing, to be perfectly honest. We'll just stick it there for lack of symmetry. I don't know. So yeah, shop has been doing well. We have sold a few things. We sold a few of these, a couple of stacks in the corners, a couple of these. I did clear out earlier on. I was having problems getting shards, and I cleared out the shards to make some prismarine for the archways back at the base. But I tell you what, let's go back to base and quickly let's have a quick look at spawn, because there's been a couple of changes since we were last year. We have down here, look, whoop, Flip's future shop location. We'll need to get a road or a pathway going straight to ours, and we'll sort that out with Piggles. We've also got this coming up, look, let's check this out. A cracking looking RV by Germ. Dysenberg's Dye Lab. Oh, good, because I need yellow. Not open yet, but that will do. We have cleared this out, look at that, it's looking much better now. It's looking much better, and we've covered the grass. I know the torch is spam, fair enough, but I want to show you a few things. So I've made this trough all the way along here, and this goes round the corner, round here, and it's going to extend all the way down the farm, which is fair enough. It is fair enough. We need to tidy up this stuff as well, but what we're going to do is, when we eventually knock out the wall, the water is going to come down, and I want to have it having a nice light. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, oops, really, wrong one. I'm going to stick sea lanterns down. And I don't know if I'm going to do every one or every second one. I think I'll maybe start with every second one. Like do it. And that will keep the light going and nice. So that's option 1. And we can give it a little try, but I want to wait till Optifine has been out for 1.13.1, get this right, and that should make whatever latency comes out with this a little bit better. Now, as I was kind of digging this area out here, it's not quite finished, or even done. I've just kind of done something rough just now. We might expand it, and probably will. Is I found this water source. So we have this here, and we've got a pond. Why? Well, when I was digging this out and putting the putting the grass in, I found this hole. And round here it doesn't go anywhere, but I'm thinking of extending this back. So when the water curtain goes down, we can still see this whole pond all the way up to here. So there's like a little exit here. Oh, hello you. I heard you. These still take a few. Oh, I missed. No, where's my thing gone? Seriously, thank you. Oh, panic. That was weird. So this comes out to here, and I'm thinking of opening this up completely so that we can see everything like a pond. Also, we have down here exactly the same. It goes down, and I'm thinking of widening this out, making it into a little alcove or something, and a little kind of, not escape tunnel, but something a bit prettier. See, this one's a bit nicer than the last one. We could tie them up some way, shape or form. Also looking at this, and these look flat, and I want to add a little bit more texture now. I can see that's quite good. I like that. It still needs something, and I'm thinking some stairs, whatever, I don't know. Perhaps some Dark Prismarine stairs, slabs. We also need to sort out these pillars, and I did something round here that I thought was quite cool. Like I put the stair under a full block, so, and I did that up there as well, and it adds a nice trim. So if I'm looking, let's see this bit over the door here, it's solid, but if we change that to stairs, that first of all adds a nice trim. I'm also thinking you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, so I don't know best way to describe it, a kind of portcullis effect. Perhaps make them into archways rather than square. I don't know. We need to think about this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on this archway only, and then I will get back to you and you can see what's going through my head, and I might try a couple of different versions or variations, put another one across there and see what's going on. Let's num them up. I will do a quick cut and you will see, hopefully, something a little bit better than this kind of flat banana. I have been busy and not doing what I thought. Yeah, I've been up here and I got a lot of sand. I went to the mining desert and I've cleared off this, and I've got these troughs sitting here, and I've continued to line down, and this is just to the edge of the monument. It still has to go that little bit further. But what I've been doing, let's have a little look just now. I have been going, if you see mobs and guardian, I've killed 443 guardians, and they've killed me 14 times. Surprised. But I'm trying to get ahead because I want to be the first one on the server to get a guardian head, and I kind of need it, I think. I need it. I have to have one. So what I've been doing is I've been doing a bit of the old flipper here and going in and out. Whoops. Oh, this is quite a busy one. Oh, look at that. So what I've been doing is I've been weakening them off with this, and then nipping in. There we go. And if I need to run, there we go, we run. And then we come back in, and I obviously don't know which ones are weakened off. Sometimes if there's too many in there like this, I'll just maybe kill a few. There we go, look, bump, 1, 2, come on you, 2, nice, that's them all gone, just one left. We'll head in there, we'll kill them off. It's like, where'd they go? See, look, these things disappear. There he's there, whoa, I see you. I see you. And I've been just going around looking for the heads. Going from pod to pod. Into the next one, checking it out. One hit usually wakes them right down with that. And it's usually a 1 or 2 hit kills, which is nice because I'm getting lots of stuff for it. We don't really need it, our farm's pretty efficient, but there we go. Oh, 1. Come on. 2. So I've been doing this for a wee while. Oh, what? Yeah. That went really weird. That went really weird. I should get ahead for that, right? 1 more, come on. Should have weakened them off first. 1, 2. Sometimes it takes 3 hits with just the sword. There we go. I've been looking at two options here, and obviously I need to extend it up and do something else. But I'm thinking either something like this or something like this. Earlier on, I favoured this. And behind here we've got glowstone. Not glowstone, sea lanterns. Just to kind of add some shine here. And we've got sea lanterns and Dark Prismarine all the way around there. And it's looking good. And I quite like that. And I think we'll do something up there. In an archway of kinds in there. And I think I prefer that one. But I don't know how to do this one different to this one. Right. Let's have a little look. Ooh. Hitting the old F5. But look at that. Ooh. And you can see some things spawning behind us as well. We have been busy. And I went with this design here. Let's put everyone back on again. I went with that design round there. So I think it looks quite good. We'll get there. We'll get there. The light, I know, from here stretches to here, and this point here, light level 6. But let's look at this. Wow, that looks nice. That looks nice. What I did discover, and it's annoying me slightly, but I'm not going to change it just now. If this is the middle support, it doesn't go to the middle of that. And let's just check across here, make sure it's not just my building. I think I know what it is. Yeah, look, that is a little bit off from that as well, and that is because of this bit. If we were to take that away, that has been centralized over the whole thing there, but I think we can kind of sort it. I'm going to do something with this section here, bring it forward to about here, perhaps to make it a little bit better with... Oh, spoilers, don't want to do that. Oh, more of you. More slime. Well, what I did last time for you, I took my little bow. There he goes. And then my pick, bump. There we go. And I took any XP and did it to repair the pick. I am going to head just now. I've just been talking to Pix, and Pix and myself are coming to arrangement over ink for this. So join us wherever we're meeting, probably at the ink farm, and yeah, see what transpires. Nothing in there, nothing in there, and ooh, got some diamonds. Good.
I was going to say, is this one at the end that I'm interested in?
Suspense. Shall we say 3 diamond for 32? So how much did we get? We got 5 lots of diamonds. So
all right, pretty respectable.
5, there we go. That's not too bad for a start. Not too bad for a start, because I think the rest is still to come. I think so.
Yeah. So I can't help noticing that there's a decent trade in this Dark Prismarine malarkey, and as somebody who has recently come into possession of an ink farm, it's probably going to be supplying trade of Dark Prismarine for a little while here. So I'm wondering if maybe we can work out some sort of deal here, some sort of business partnership, maybe.
Well, do you know what comes with my Guardian farm? You can have lots of its fish. Tons of fish in here for you, and I can give you lots. No problem.
I'll be honest, I might actually take a stack because all I'm eating is apples right now. I've kind of run out of food whilst I've been building this thing.
I've got a double chest of the stuff. Take as much as you want.
I might. But yeah, in terms of, this we got fishy products for other fishy products here. Obviously, that seems quite balanced. But then again, you do kind of. You're giving the fish away for free because you just have so much of it and you don't really know what to do with it. Whereas I've put in a lot of effort to get all of this ink. You know what I mean? Like, the farm was pretty difficult to build. There was a lot of material cost and so forth.
Well, I mean, you're saying that all this fish is free and I've got so much of it, but, my farm took a lot to build as well, A lot of materials and resources. Yeah, yeah.
It did, but consider the fish as sort of a byproduct of that, rather than like you're getting all of this as compensation, basically. All of these diamonds that you had in here seem to be paying off. Whereas the ink farm right now is a very much like for the public good kind of thing that I'm not really. It's like a non-profit, basically.
It's a non-profit. Well,
but
do you know what?
There are still labor costs involved with non-profits. There are still overheads. They've still got to pay the staff.
The staff.
Yeah, well, me, AFK.
That's fair enough, because I mean, I could not make as much as. In fact, I'm just gonna let me see. I've got something in here, and watch out. I've got them counted.
Oh, there's the stuff. There's the stuff right there.
I've got them counted, so it's basically full.
Yeah. And believe me, I've done a fair amount of building with Dark Prismarine. My big skyscraper build that I'm building around my birch farm has a lot of Dark Prismarine involved. So I know the costs involved here. I know what's at stake. So
you have a choice for your retribution, how you would like paid. Retribution.
I think you mean remuneration, but retribution works too, I guess. That's what it's going to come down to.
You can have cold hard cash.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could come up with some kind of deal where I supply you some of that.
See, this is the thing, because I've got mending on a lot of my stuff these days. Like, all of this diamond gear now has mending on it, thanks to Silent and Nashcrafters Villagers. I don't really have much of a need for diamonds right now. That's the thing. So
okay. Once you get fish.
the fish do come in handy, but I reckon, having access to if not the Dark Prismarine itself, then at least access to your farm to get some of the Prismarine shards for free, because then I can make my own. I can kind of do it the homegrown way.
I think that would be pretty fair. Fair. What you've got to remember is that although it takes 8 shards to build that, if I build 8 shards, that's some of this stuff. This is the expensive stuff here. It takes 9 shards to build, but I've factored in how hard it is. You see, to get the dark stuff, to get the black inky stuff, and I've got a wee extra diamond, sneak it in there because it's high demand resources here.
Absolutely,
Let's just fill this back up while we're here.
yes, put it in there. Give the people what they want. But I reckon if we can work on just me having access to the Guardian farm, getting shards and so forth whenever I want, that'd be kind of great, because Dark Prismarine is just such a lovely block. It's kind of necessary for some of the stuff I want to do, and like I said, I've no real need for diamonds right now. Maybe in future, if I have like a surplus of Dark Prismarine and I'm in need of diamonds, then maybe we can meet up again and revise this deal. We can revise
the deal. Well, yeah. Well, how about a down payment on something? How about the contents of this chest then?
I think that's a fair trade. I reckon that's fair.
It's like a 1-for-1 trade.
Yeah, for sure. So you're getting a full shulker box worth of ink out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
with the shulker box return, because I don't have that many.
Yeah, and to be fair, you've been AFKing at the ink farm as well. You've been putting your share of the work in. So
yes.
I reckon it's fair. I can turn this into what is that going to be? Yeah, it's about like 2 rows of that is going to be filled up with.
So it's like 3 and a bit stacks.
Yeah, that's not going to be too bad. That'll at least get me through the rest of this build I'm doing right now, and then as long as I can hop by and access the shards whenever, then that's perfect.
Absolutely,
really.
I don't have a problem with that at all. But my viewers have yet to see your beautiful ink farm.
Ah, fantastic! Yeah, we can do the guided tour.
We're having all this talk about all the ink that's going to be coming in, and looking at now, there's too many people online, so nothing will come in.
Yeah. You can at least see how it comes in. You can see what the deal is.
Yes.
In fact, I could probably bust out. I could add a couple of ink sacs into the system, just so we can kind of simulate maybe how well the farm runs when it's running full tilt, because it does really go. As soon as everybody else logs off the server, it flies out. So I reckon it's worth a go. Let's head on over there and take a look.
Only if you make the noise of Dr. Zoidberg when we do it.
I'll do my best. So if you come on through here and you've just got to follow this tunnel all the way to its conclusion. It's a very straightforward route now.
You're right, it does look like a casino-y type colours, red, black, red, black.
Yeah, it's red, black, and then you just got to do that going through this tunnel now. That's the rule.
It's like an echo.
Even like the bone block kind of looks like that white playing card sort of color as well. So it really does have that kind of like gambling feel to it. I should set up some kind of, I don't know, like roulette system by which everybody gets the ink or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But if you hop on through the portal, you'll find yourself in the Happy Squid.
Okay, the Happy Squid. Oh, I like this. Chairs and.
I thought I'd give it kind of like.
Did you pay for the sea lanterns? Did you?
I did. This is from the stack that you gave me beforehand, and I thought I'd give it a kind of relaxed, like bar sort of cafe kind of vibe, just so that whenever everyone feels like super comfortable in here, then they can look up and see what's above them, because the roof.
Don't look up. Ugh, oh my goodness!
The roof is something quite special.
Cool.
I think
that
was suggested by some people on one of my streams, and I have to say I really liked the idea. So as you will see here in the coffers, we have quite a vast supply of ink now. We're actually doing all right, and it comes into these bottom two chests as well. Like the top two won't fill up until the bottom two are completely full.
Yeah.
But I'm going to make a quick exit to the outside if I can find a decent way out of this place, and I will.
There's a hole here.
There's one around there somewhere. Yeah, I feel like people have been making various holes outside of this thing.
Where did I make it? There it's there.
Oh, I'm just crushing myself in sand. Here we go.
There you go.
So the outside of the farm still looks a little bit ugly because I didn't really have a way of changing how the outside of it looked once I'd put up all of the signs. I didn't want to take down all of the signs and have to put them all back. And they're all attached to like the collection of birch and dirt and all of the random stuff that I used to build the exterior. So I just covered it all in black concrete powder. That was basically all that happened. If I chuck a bunch of ink down in the top of there now, then it'll all get collected up by minecarts at the bottom. There's still magma blocks down there after I worked out that magma blocks don't actually hurt squid at all. Like they just don't take damage from them. So basically
I'm the same with Guardians. I'm exactly the same with but I need to use the magma blocks to pull them down.
Yeah. So that works out for the mechanics of the farm. In this case, it's purely for aesthetics, and just in case any other hostile mobs just happen to wander into the farm, they'll at least die pretty quickly. But as far as I can tell, that's never happened. We don't even get fish in this thing, much less any kind of gunpowder or bones or anything comes up. But you actually have to limit the amount of spawnable space that's in here so that squid can spawn but fish can't. It's actually quite a delicate operation. But yeah, that's all coming in pretty quickly now. It all stacks up nice and quick. It's got one of those kind of dispenser observer clock circuits that I set up a little while ago, and that just pumps everything on through, up in water columns, the usual kind of stuff. You know, everyone knows these mechanics by now. It's all 1.13 stuff.
This is awesome. I really like this. This. This is fun.
And when people are offline and you're the only one on the server, or somebody's working in the nether, somebody else is in the end, usually you'll get some pretty decent spawn rates out of this. I reckon it fills up one of those double chests within about an hour. All right. Well, I will happily take your prismarine shards in exchange for ink. I think that's a good deal.
Yeah,
like I said,
you can have that just now. Oops, did that just go through? No.
I got it. And if diamonds might be on the table in future, maybe we'll revisit the deal at some point. But for now, I think we'll do all right, and I think you're doing okay out of the shop.
I think I'm doing okay at the shop as well.
Much need for it. Right, you are. Well, I'll pop that in here. Pleasure doing business with you. Shall we shake on it like usual?
Yeah, let's shake. Let's go.
There we go. All right, pleasure doing business with you as always, Awoogah. I'll catch you later on.
Have fun. Bye. Where has my bow and arrow gone? Okay, panic over. Let's sort this creeper out, and then we can finish off the episode. Because, one, there seems to be lighting issues down there, and we'll sort them out there. So I am done. I am done for this. And I've got a quadrant. I quite like it. Let's go back to this. I quite like it. I think it looks really nice. Obviously, we still need to sort the arcs out. Yeah, I do think it looks... Hello, sir. How are you? I do think it looks really good and I like it, but I want to know which one you prefer, this one or this one, because down there I have done it slightly different. And let me explain. Down here, just there, I don't want to punch because I know you're next to me, and I've got a few of them around the base now. I have used Prismarine in there, and I think it looks nice. But down here, same layout, same thing, same colour scheme, except in here I've put Dark Prismarine, and I know which one I'm tempted with. I know which one I like best, but it's not completely up to me. I need to sort out that end piece as well, I've just realised. But I know it's not completely up to me. You can have a say in this as well. I know what I prefer. Dark Prismarine. But totally up to you. So I think we're done for the day. I do. Hello. Yep. Ooh. So, burning in the road. Thank you. Keep my good side. Lovely. Yeah, we're done. I have been Awoogah. This has been decidedly vanilla, and we're building some off-center pillars, and there is a guardian floating down above my head. Bye bye. And I will catch you next time. Bye.